Alright, it is dark outside on a Saturday morning at 5 a.m. and I actually feel great with no caffeine, which is kind of wild. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about technology. Now, as a creator, there's like so many things that you need to be thinking about. We've got phones, cameras, laptops, microphones, headphones, all of these things. And today, if you make videos, you need to know as much about technology as you do about making videos. Recap. Let's get into it. So first of all, let's talk laptops. My daily driver right now is a 16-inch MacBook Pro from 2019. It's got 64 gigs of RAM, 4 terabyte solid state, and it's the 2.4 gigahertz i9 processor, which is fast. It's supposed to be very fast, but nowhere near these new MacBooks.
Is the all-new, completely redesigned MacBook Pro.
Have we done? And more importantly, what will you do?
Now, these MacBooks that just came out are so fast, it is fundamentally changing how... Hey. These new MacBooks are so fast that it's fundamentally changing how I look at my workflow. Now, last night I was trying to edit the vlog and there was a bunch of footage in 4K 120, which is what this camera shoots in. But here's the thing. This computer had such a hard time with that footage that I was not even able to play it back. Now, the new MacBooks, not even the brand new ones, but the ones from last year, the 2020 M1 13-inch MacBook Pro, a $2,000 laptop. I put it up with the same project files against this computer, and it was able to fully play back that footage. In fact, if I had brought my girlfriend's laptop on this trip, I probably would have been able to edit this footage faster. That's what's crazy. That's a $2,000 laptop, and this is a $5,000 laptop. And yet, this laptop cannot keep up with these new chips. And I know there's a lot of PC people that are gonna be like, well, of course, a laptop should never be able to edit that footage. But they're wrong. These new laptops can edit that footage. And the price point for the performance they're getting rivals a lot of these PC setups, to the point where over the next 5 years, you'll see that many creators are going to be editing on a laptop. Many more people are going to own a MacBook. And the craziest thing is that people are going to be able to make things on a laptop they never thought they could make before. Things that required a desktop PC setup. There's a lot of things that I do even in After Effects that typically require a desktop setup. Not anymore. That's the craziest thing with a lot of these upgrade paths here. As someone who's in the video business, I have to be constantly looking to upgrade these things every year, every 6 months. It's a big piece of being a creator and knowing what's going on and what you need to make your stuff. Can't tell you how many times I've talked to people about gear upgrades. Sometimes creators are more focused on the gear than the actual work, which is not great. But when you're thinking about making your work, it's a really important thing to know what gear you need. And I just bought the 16-inch MacBook Pro M1 Max, it's a mouthful, and that laptop not only is going to beat the 13-inch MacBook Pro that I've tested this one against, but it's going to soar past that. Someone asked me the other day how often I have to upgrade my laptops, and I told them about every year, and they thought that was insane, because it is. But this laptop, the 16-inch MacBook Pro, might be the first time that I don't upgrade every year, and believe me, I'm really excited. Alright, so let's talk about drones. This is the DJI Mavic Air 2, and this is a really good drone, and I like it a lot. It is very small, it's not weigh that much, and because it's so small, in my backpack I can fit camera body, 16 to 35, 24 to 70, shotgun microphone, tripod, controller, Bose QC35 headphones, batteries, SD cards, and all the things that I need to make videos. That is why this drone is very cool. That being said, I bought this last year, and I paid like $1,000 or something for it. I think it's worth that. I think it's still worth pretty close to that. But DJI is so insane with their product releases that since this drone has come out, they have launched not 3, but like 5 new products. One of them, including a drone, that totally crushes this one for like about the same price. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. There's a lot of choices that you could make as a creator when it comes to what you buy. But the main choice that a lot of creators need to be making more is just upgrading. Your workflow suffers, your cash flow can suffer, and if you don't stay on top of upgrading your gear, you will fall behind. If you do not upgrade, it will burn you, and I have gotten burned. I waited way too long to upgrade this laptop, and I should have bought the new one right as it came out, but I didn't. And now, because so many people have seen how great this laptop is, it is now delayed until December 17th. So for the next 3 months with this new camera, I have to edit, do After Effects, and create content on a laptop that is not fast enough to support my camera and workflow. That's unfortunate, but lesson learned. And you don't have to make the same mistake. When you're making changes in your workflow, whether it's upgrading your camera or upgrading your audio, whatever, upgrading a drone, typically you're going to have to upgrade multiple pieces of your process, not just one. And if you ask someone who's not a video creator whether you should buy this new thing, they're gonna say, no, that's way too expensive. And they don't understand. Time is money. So if you ask me, usually the answer is yes. So now comes my favorite part every morning. Let's go grab some coffee. All right, now it's time to make the video that you just finished watching. See ya.